Unless you're revenge. No. No words. No words. To describe. I should have said. Oh, so beautiful. So beautiful. People need to see what I've seen. They need to see.
These are the spiritual as much as physical voyages of the co-federation solar, sun, our starship, planet Earth, restored to heaven on our and every earth as our spiritual, genealogical, local, global, universal voyager and shared her and his family community enterprise. Our new millennial year's mission to rediscover and re-understand, sustain, and explore our and all our, in fact, familiar new worlds of family community, of the tree of love, life, and light throughout the solar system and universe, to restore, renew, and sustain our and new life and new sustainable civilizations, past, present, retroactively, and now, rebalanced, and future, always balancing, to lovingly, genealogically, and boldly become and be space-time travelers whenever and where we have interdimensional reality, all in part been before, if also never been before, in alternative space-time lines that are circles, which are of the universal EQ, IQ, and SQ continuum, balanced combinations of the ever-expanding circle which spirals and grows, budding and blooming in space-time. Love and live enlightened, ever young, long, and prosper all both in each and every one. Engage your heart, mind, soul, and body, for we all, both and each, both and all, can, must, and marvelously and miraculously make it so.
In the thunderous blast, she merges, her eyes on fire, the mighty priestess. She is risen from the nativity of Calderah. She is risen from the fires of the earth. She is risen. She is risen.
We are risen.
She is risen. She is risen.
We are risen.
May the circle be overwhelmed, may the love of Christ be ever in your heart. Very peace and very heart, and very meet again. Blessed be, blessed be, blessed be. महालक्ष्मी मृडप्रिया महारूपा महापूज्या महापातकनाशिनी महामाया महासत्त्वा महाशक्ति महारथी महाभूता महेश्वर्या महावीर्या महाबला महाबुद्धि महासिद्धि महायोगेश्वरेश्वरी महातंत्र महामंत्र महायंत्र महासना महायागक्रमाराध्या ओम महाभैरवपूजिता महेश्वर महाकल्पक महातांडव साक्षिणी महाकामेशमहिषी महात्रिपुरसुन्दरी चतुष्षष्टि उपचाराढ्या चतुष्षष्टि कलामयी महाचतुष्षष्टि कोटि योगिनी Actually, that what's described. I should have said, oh, so beautiful. So beautiful. Other people need to see what I've seen. They need to see.
This day I call the heavens and the earths as witnesses intercessorily for and hopefully and prayerfully not against you, that I have set before you life and death, blessings and curses. Now choose love and life with light, so that you and your children may live. For I give you good doctrine, forsake ye not our new millennial law. Welcome, Earthlings, Universalins, to our early in the day sunny sunshine hours broadcast of the already existing New Millennial Co-Federation of Earth and Planets, Divine Democracy, Local, Global, Universal, Atlantis, Risen. My name is Astrea Marayama Rajel, One Family, T'Pau, Equinox, True Q. I am both the Paraclete that was prophesied and expected by Maryam of Magdala and Jesus of Nazareth and spoken of in what we have of their writings and speakings. And I am also the incarnated goddess of Atlantis, the sun and star goddess, Astrea, the goddess of divine justice with mercy, of the civilization which became known as Atlantis. It was based on the Isle of Crete in the Mediterranean, and it is the longest sustained civilization known to recorded her in history. In that civilization, women's status was fully equal to that of men's, female equal to male. The women were particularly important in the government, decision-making, and the men wanted it that way. The civilization was without war. They had enormous interaction with other cultures of the time and brought great prosperity to the regions. But they had no fortifications, no army. They were entirely peaceful. They had little income inequity because they had such a high standard of living for all of their citizens, all of their family community, that they did not need to be concerned about wealth. They had excellent arts, sciences, and sports. Both females and males participated reasonably equally, about equally, with a little variation with regard to the modality. They were a successful balancing of yin and yang. If you read the About section at 5050now.wordpress.com, you'll read about me. Yesterday, the broadcast was co-hosted by Anna Marie singing cricket with the assistance of her mother, Ma Patricia Sunflower, two risen and rising and risen white buffalo calf women. The white buffalo calf women, because we now open up these positions of cosmic Christ to all women and to all youth age 37 and younger to be the first co-leaders of our co-federation. Men will come in a little bit later, older men, as full partners. The white buffalo calf women is the Messiah of North America. Our lands here in North America and all of the Americas for many millions of years was inhabited primarily by Native Americans, not people of European heritage yet. We are on their sacred grounds if we are of European heritage. As you know, one of the features of the new and redeemed world and worlds is that the last shall become first. That doesn't make the first last. It makes the firsts co-firsts, because we are forming an expanding circle of humanity where all people rise to the top, share the top, and are always at the top, and there is no bottom, because it's a circle and it's always turning, and everyone reaches a moment where they are heard and their voice is fully heard in their local, global, and universal interactivity. The internet and the solar panel are both products of the most common element on Earth, sand. As the poet said, we see the universe in a grain of sand now. And the numbers of grains of sands, as infinitesimal as that is not as numerous as the stars and likely the people soon, including us, of the universe in contact. If you read about me at the About section at 5050now.wordpress.com, you'll see that I and other members of our family heritage share a connection to Lynn Margulies, the famed geobiologist who was the mother of the Gaia effect, who was married as her first mate to Carl Alexander Sagan. Lynn Alexander Margulies, Sagan Margulies married Carl Alexander Sagan, the author of Cosmos and the author of Contact. In the film Contact, millions of people saw the character Ellie. I'm Ellie. She opened the Stargate. I'm opening the Stargate. The universe is yours through me. You have untold mansions. You do not need to accumulate wealth on Earth, because the entire universe is now becoming yours. To share, not to hoard, not to exploit others with, but to experiences in untold, unforeseen, unimaginable bounty that is also the way of Atlantis risen. If you go to the website, read about me at About, and read about my family, which is you. I have my dearest family whose pictures you've seen in recent broadcasts and will, I know, come join us soon. And there will be more of your family, because we are all one family. My full name is Astrea Mariama Rajel, one family, Tapau, Equinox, True Q. And your name is a similar name. You are related to everyone as one family too. The archaeologists have explained to us, as you'll read on the website, you'll see the links to IO9 wonderful article on this, that all human beings on this earth at this time are no more than 50th cousina, which is the European word for cousin, and it is good that it's a gendered word. Cousina, the female cousin is a cousina, and the male cousin is a cousin in that language. And what are cousinas and cousins? They are sisters and brothers, slightly removed in the circle. They make the ability to form a family into a circle. A family with just parents and just maybe a daughter and a son are a smaller circle than the clan that begins to form, the family tree that begins to form when you have intergenerational cousinas and cousins, sisters and brothers of sisters and brothers. We are sisters of sisters and sisters of brothers, and well, you know, all the permutations. What has been most lacking from the human her in history that we have been taught, and particularly that you are misguided to think real if you watch television. What has been most missing is the real story of the women and their genius and their intuition and their nurturing and their connecting genius. And because our television has consumerized women and co-opted them, they are functioning like individualistic drones right now in North America. Instead of bringing to bear their full Statue of Liberty goddess genius, to bring forth the full rainbow in a circle around the entire planet. There are Statue of Liberties on every continent, in fact. There's a very large one near the Arc de Triomphe and the great, I'm forgetting the name of it at the moment, I'm having a momentary brain freeze, in Paris. And it is, of course, the French culture, which does have gender parity in every city, that gave us the Statue of Liberty here in North America. Not only men of Anglo heritage, but many men of French heritage, like the Bouvier, who became the Bouvier-Kennedys, were of the French heritage and had much to do and much to admire and learn from the Native Americans here. They worked together. Their families are intermarried. And you heard from such ladies yesterday. And you will again. My family is intermarried of the Minoan, or the Atlantis civilization of the Mediterranean, the Middle Eastern, Hebraic, Aramaic traditions, which include all the people, the so-called people of the book, the Jews, the Baha'i, the Christians, and the Muslims, and more. There's more there. And there's many books. I am also, our heritage also connects directly to the Hindus through the Roma of Europe who came from northern India. I am a direct cousina of Kasturba, Kapadia Gandhi, and Mahatma Gandhi. Mahatma Gandhi and I share a birthday within 1 week of each other. And I have learned from the principles he articulated, so inspired as he was also, and assisted in actual full partnership by his wife, the Mahatma Amma Kasturba, the Mahatma who taught us so much and taught so much to Nelson Mandela and Winnie and Nelson Mandela and Coretta and Martin Luther King, who we are about to celebrate. Now, this week is not only the birth week of Alice Perry Paul. She used to go to feminist meetings with her mother, Tacy Perry, and she grew up to become the lady whose hunger strike brought the vote to hundreds of millions of American women and billions of women all around the world. One woman, she was assisted and partnered by Lucy Burns, so it really wasn't just one woman. But Alice Paul was a very major force in this. Her birthday is January 11th. Ellie like Ellie in Contact. L has a very deep word meaning for females. It is the French word for the young woman. And it is also in the Aramaic and Hebraic languages, the meaning of the deity, the name of the deity, as in Israel. And on my name, it comes as ELLE to give us a clue that we can time travel, as does Goddess God, and weaving our knowledges from different time eras into our thought processes to know our family at different stages of its development as a continuum that is actually never disappeared and never actually has died. Because our family, as revealed in the film Contact and in the book Contact, is incarnated on other planets. They are waiting for us to let go of patriarchy so we can have the Atlantis risen egalitarian society, open the stargates, have divine democracy, and stop with all this nonsense that we've been doing to ourselves and endangering ourselves on this planet. Now, I'm going to put the screen share on a moment while I prepare and pull up our State of the Union First Confederation essay, which is at 5050now.wordpress.com. If you scroll down to the sermons and then click on the link that says "We all have a dream to make reality now," you'll see it there. And if you scroll further down to the section of grassroots congresses, and below there you'll see a link to among the representatives, you, and you. We have already anointed all of the many, it's well over a couple of thousand women and youth, including those of my own and Anna Marie and Ma Patricia, White Cap Buffalo Women's families, and all of your families represented by every continent there of women and youth. They are already the co-secretary generals, co-saviors of the New Millennial Co-Federation of the New Millennial Golden Rule. This is not only an Earth union of all the nativities on Earth. We're beyond nation now. We are the nativities of Earth. And connecting us to other planets. We are going to open the stargates. We are going to terraform nearer planets that do not already have life. We're going to meet our ancestry, opening up the stargates. We'll find that time is a circle, not a linear line, as we were confused to think by our patriarchal limitations, because when you leave half the humanity out of the schooling, the guys who are left in the schooling are kind of depleted in what they can learn, don't you think? And so a lot of the intuition and genius of women has been left out for too long. And as a result, our science is tipped and tilted, and it has often been used for violent purposes with all kinds of weapons, and not enough of the healing and curing and loving energies of nurturing and connecting to prevent war and all the waste and the wanton cruelty that goes with that. So I'm going to put this on screen share, and these are my family. You'll see more of them in this and other broadcasts today and every day. My own dearest family, who are connected to all of you as family. We are all one family. Mitakuye Oyasin is the Lakota phrase that Anna Marie spoke yesterday. We are all related. We have risen it now to a new level. Mitakuye Ko, Savior all. Kazina, Kosina, and Kosin, without sin, without separation. Sin, in the Latin meaning of it, means separation. When we recognize that all of the Kazinas and the cousins of this world are not separated by nation, they are not separated by anything that counts a whit to Goddess God, their creator, their creatrix, creator. They're not separated. And here over the internet, this is a big family reunion, a very easy and big family reunion occurring here for the planet Earth. So come join us. I'm going to put this on screen share while I pull up the section of the website 5050now.wordpress.com. I have a dream to make reality now. We all have a dream to make reality now.